So today I wanted to share one website tool. This has been basically the year of technology, but there's one in particular that I have recently found um, that I really like, and my students have also really enjoyed. Um, the tool that I'm using currently is called Boom Cards, and you can use them for pretty much anything. Um, I envision myself using them or would have loved to have used them during virtual learning to review at end of module or an end of a unit or things like that. But what I'm currently using them for is to help my students prepare for state testing. Um, I've been using Khan Academy most of the year during my technology centers and decided to incorporate these boom cards just to kind of mix it up and give the students something different. And they really enjoyed it today. So basically, once you log in, the students will get a pin that they can enter. And then whatever boom cards you decided to do, so you can see these are fourth grade math and math review and test prep. And then they're focused on the different strands. So, um, right now, I'm having my students pretty much work through all of these, but based on data from their most recent MAP scores, I could prioritize what I want them to work on. Like if, some of them just need to work on geometry, then I could just have them work on the geometry portion. However, right now, my students are currently working through all of these. So let me show you kind of how it works. Once you decide what you're going to, what skill you're going to develop, you would just select, and it's going to pull up the first boom card. Now, these are kind of like task cards that I also use in my classroom that are not technology. You know, the old school, you print them off. And what I like to do with task cards is kind of like tape them around the room, let the students be up and walking around working on different tasks. These are technology based, so it's a great tool to incorporate for math centers or in an instance like this year when we were doing a lot of virtual learning. So here is operations and algebraic thinking. It tells you the standard, and then it gives you the student the problem. So 7 times blank equals 56. And the student would simply select their answer. And if they get it right, you hear the ding, it says correct, and it moves them to the next question. Now we have a word problem. The school cafeteria ordered 8 boxes of chips. Each box had 26 bags. How many total bags were there? So today when I was showing this to students as an example, we were talking about what's the question asking, what operation am I going to use? And I had a student who said addition. So I said, okay, so if we were to use addition, it says, whoops, that answer is incorrect. It also circles it and crosses it out. So if they get one wrong, they have the opportunity to try again. Okay, and then they'll select the answer, and then it just progresses and moves them on. At any time, I believe, I thought you could return to the main menu. Yes. Back to menu. So if I wanted to do fractions, this is comparison of fractions, 1/3 or 1/4, which one is greater. Same thing here, you would select it and then, work through the different task cards. The thing I really like about this is that it tells you the different standards that you're going to be covering, and it's user friendly. The kids get that immediate feedback, so when they're in centers, they're able to know right away how well they did. And then also there's different ways you can keep track of your classes and their progress. There's different reports you can access. You can create classrooms and then assign it, and then you can go back and look at their progress. So very cool. I haven't explored it to see what all is out there, but I'm assuming there's all sorts of different boom cards that are available to use. I also like this tool because it can be differentiated. As I was speaking to earlier, the different strands. I have groups of students who really need to work on, let's pull this back up, operations and algebraic thinking. And then I have some that really need to work on geometry. And so you're going to have students that need to work on different things. And so you can differentiate, what it is that you want them working on based on their scores. Some might be working on measurement and data. Some might be working on fractions. So I do love that about it, is that you're able to kind of differentiate without simplifying. Like, you can modify it by giving them just certain sections, but you're not simplifying it or changing anything about the assignment. So this has been my most recent web tool that I've discovered. I have so many web tools after this year, but this was a new one that I just really liked and was excited to share. So I hope that you like it and will give it a chance too.